Hello, everyone. This is EB the Sponge Reviewer here, and I am back with another episode review for both SpongeBob SquarePants and the Patrick Star Show. So, this first video is going to be on the SpongeBob SquarePants episodes, SpongeBob TrashPants and Krusty Cafeteria. And yeah, I have to say that both of these episodes were actually pretty solid ones. Now, with SpongeBob Trash Pants in this episode, SpongeBob goes to Goo Lagoon and he realizes that the entire place is filled with junk and grime. So he goes out of his way to clean up Goo Lagoon so it can be a lot cleaner. So yeah, this episode was actually pretty interesting. Is because that I really liked what they did with this episode. Mostly the visuals of this episode. We get to see Goo Lagoon all trashed up with junk and everything, and the background was actually pretty nice too. We had like this. It was kind of like this morning kind of like sky where the colors were a lot like a yellowish orange color. So I thought that was really cool that they went with a different art direction with this episode. And as a matter of fact, Plankton actually plays a somewhat of a role in this episode when SpongeBob was out doing his while SpongeBob was out cleaning up the trash, he accidentally pokes Plankton with his little trash poker, and then Plankton uh, gets very angry about it. So he basically controls a piece of a piece of wrapping paper. It's like a piece of trash that he controls in the episode, and that's when the climax of the episode takes place of SpongeBob trying to pick up this little piece of trash in the episode. So yeah, this episode premise was very basic, but I actually still somewhat enjoyed this episode mainly because of the visuals, and we also got to see the return of SpongeBob's original swimming trunks, which are the blue swimming trunks they had in the early seasons, and then they actually changed it to a red color in like season 6, and then they actually brought back the blue swimming trunks again for Abandoned Twits. So it was really cool seeing the return of SpongeBob's original blue swimming trunks in this episode. So yeah, overall, SpongeBob Trash Pants. Outside of the visuals being really good, I found this episode to just be. I mean, this episode was solid in a way, but I wouldn't say it was anything all that special. If I had to pick a better episode that dealt with SpongeBob picking up trash, is Sanitation Insanity from season 11, because that episode had a much better climax than this one, in my opinion. But this episode was still all right as it is. Now, moving on to Krusty Cafeteria. Now, this episode was a little bit better than SpongeBob Trash Pants because we actually get world building in this episode. The reason why I say world building is because we get to see the return of the Bikini Bottom High School, and we get to see the school cafeteria for the first time. Is because this episode centers around Pearl's high school, where she promises Mr. Krabs that she will serve Krabby Patties to the school cafeteria. And we also get to see a new character in this episode being Lunch Lady Lenore, which is this female octopus cafeteria lady character. And so in the episode, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs serves Krabby Patty at Pearl's high school, where Krabby Patties are forbidden because Lunch Lady Lenore, being served as the quote-unquote villain of this episode, only wants to serve the school slop. So SpongeBob is forced to serve the school's food instead of the Krabby Patties, where it's just a bunch of boiled slop, and that's when Lunch Lady Lenore uh, tries the Krabby Patties for the first time, and she actually enjoys it. So yeah, this episode was actually really fun because it was a new setting, being the Bikini Bottom cafeteria, or the high school cafeteria to be more specific, and it was actually really cool seeing a new setting for once, being Pearl's high school again, but seeing more of it being the cafeteria. So that was really fun. And yeah, that's really all I'll say to the episode without going into spoiler details. But yeah, this was actually a lot of fun. And yeah, so that is my review on SpongeBob Trash Pants across the cafeteria. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a bit with my review on the Patrick Star Show episodes. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in just a second.